Hello, 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 everybody. How are we all tonight? How are we for Manga Monday? Going to draw up somebody from Gundam Wing, a Duo Maxwell. Here, let me get this ready. Let me share this out. X. Grab the link and put it in the Discord. There we go. So let's. So I'm. There in my something that I should have looked up. Duo Maxwell Gundam images. In uh, somehow I don't think this is gonna come out like that I'd like. Okay, like, okay, is anybody here yet? No. Nobody's here. So I'm presuming they sit in some sort of cockpit inside these Gundam mechs. Control it from a cockpit. How do Gundam pilots control their mech? Now, is this the same for every series or what? Hey, why aren't you at work? 'Cause it's Monday and I normally get off at 5 on a Monday, although today I got off at 4:30. And hello. Hey Luke. Um, you're gonna end up getting another copy of Canadian Shield 3 for free. And I'll show you why. Are you still here? This middle section right here. These middle. These this middle section here. This page here. The one with Messenger on was supposed to be 4 pages earlier. Well, technically, this middle section is just all one page, and it got flipped and put in backwards. Yeah, I don't know why my camera is not doing transform, reset transform. It's wanting to blur out the edges. I don't know why. So yeah, this middle section, like I said, was not put in properly. So I went down to my printer today, and I'm gonna be getting 100 more copies printed up. So, anybody who's bought a copy to this point, either through, you know, me directly or through my campaign, is going to get another copy with it done correctly. Okay, so with that said, we're trying to nice. It's good when you can get it corrected without difficulty. Yeah, like um, one of the guys on here who did the ash can, Alpha Proto, he got his the other day, like Thursday or Friday last week, and he's like, "Hey, isn't these pages back in wrong? Isn't this wrong?" And then I'm like, "Ah, you're right." So today was the first day that my printer was open, and I went down and so I'm going to be trying to draw some Gundam Wing, um, Duo Maxwell. I'm just trying to get good reference for the cockpit, if you will. Oh, give me a minute. Okay, so I'm trying to search this, but it doesn't want to seem to give me the I don't know how this works. Why won't it give me... Okay, I think I got one image that sort of works, but the anime. Okay, nothing Lucas said, so. Is there leg room? Like, why doesn't it want to show me the damn whole mech when I would just want one particular part? This might help a little bit. This next one, I think I actually got an image that might help. Okay, I think I got enough images that are going to help. Save images. Okay, so I think I got enough pictures to help me make this picture the way that I want to. I'm going to be sorry if it's off for this particular Mac. Hey, Alpha. Oh, what's happening with Mike Miller? And help. Hey, Belfer. Want to give a rundown? And can you come on, Alpha? Maybe work on a thing a little? No drift too? And like to say a shout out thanks to my Patreon one supporter, Bill for Pop. Is anybody still here? Okay, maybe I should click this link. Maybe it'll tell me a little bit about the Mike Miller situation. Copy, and let's see. Oh, oh. Oh, wow. Miller's in a, I did not realize that he had a stroke. When did he have the stroke? Oh, wow. Yeah, I can definitely get that being concerned, too. Definitely gonna have to keep him in our prayers over the next little while. I got a Comic Artist Pro secret thumbnail about it. Uh, hopefully he's not being a jerk about it or anything. That's uh, here, let me put my headphones on. And then if you want to come on, you can. You can. If not, no worries. Oh, and Alpha, thank you about letting me know about that correction that needed to be done in my book. YouTube, did it post?
Heavenly Father, in the sacred name of thy Son, Jesus Christ, I bow before thee right now, my chest tight with unexpected sorrow. I never imagined I'd be here praying like this for my guest Miller, the guy whose talent I've admired even through our differences. The artist who poured so much into pages that shaped stories we both loved and fought over in our own ways. Life hit him hard today with this stroke, Father. Came out of nowhere like a thief in the night, stealing the strength from a man who spent decades building worlds with his hands and his heart. Thou knowest him better than anyone. His dedication to his family, those 5 kids who meet their dad whole again, his quiet kindness that shows up when no one's looking, the fire he still has to create comics despite everything. I'm asking thee with all the humility I can muster to please reach down with thy healing power. Lay thy hands on Mike's little body right this moment. Restore what the stroke has taken, his speech, his movement, his clarity of thought, the spark in Mike's eyes when he draws. Let the doctors who are overseeing him be instruments in my hands. Give them wisdom beyond their own. Ease the fear gripping his wife and children. Wrap them in thy comfort that feels like a warm blanket on a cold night, and provide every resource they need so they don't have to carry this alone. Lord, I've carried grudges too long, and so is he. Old rivalries, cruel, sharp words, the salutary jokes that I once laughed about. It all feels so small now in the face of Mike's real suffering. Soften our hearts, Father, heal the hurts between us, not just for show, but truly. Let forgiveness flow where bitterness once stood. If it's thy will, bring back Mike stronger so he can keep telling stories, hugging his kids, and living the life thou hast given him. I thank thee for reminding me how brief and precious this mortal probation is. The atonement of Jesus Christ that covers every wound, every mistake, and every what if. I place Mike fully in thy loving care, trusting thy perfect timing and infinite mercy. Please, Father, bless Mike, heal him, let him feel thy love surrounding him right now. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. And Mike, brother, if these words somehow reach you, I'm rooting for you. Get better. The world needs more of your art, and your family needs you. No nonsense, just real well wishes from one creator to another.
Well, that was actually touching. Not that it shouldn't be, but you know what I mean. That was awesome. Were you able to hear that at all, Alpha? It's no problem. I noticed it while I was reading it. I just shared it out, as you may have noticed. Hopefully, you're able to come on and maybe we can talk about that. Whatever else, who knows. Okay, so let me get my Gundam Wing pick up here. Not the... No, I don't know what the Gundam Wing suit, whether he would look just like his look in the Gundam or not, whether he has a bodysuit or whatever on, but we're gonna do it without any sort of bodysuit. If I am on the show who will be in the chat. Hopefully, lots of other people. Hopefully, the fact that you're on the panel will bring more people in. Usually, that happens sometimes. If not, it's still good just to, have somebody here to chat with too. And like I said, maybe you can do a little bit of snowdrift too. Doesn't have to be seen either. Or I can make it seen too. That's easy enough. And I am in the on-air chat if you do want to come in. And if you can like and share this too. That would be very, very, very much appreciated. Well, it looks like there's a few different versions of this pilot thing. Not really. Not really what? Oh, his main look is the priest outfit. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get a good look for his mech, so just be doing the best I can for the cockpit of this one, based on the few cockpit versions I see. Although there's like I said, there's seems to be like 20 different versions of the cockpit. It's always changing, and I hate that. He pilots the Gundam Death Cycle. Okay. And wonder whether we can get some pictures of the Gundam Death Cycle cockpit. Yeah, I'm gonna do totally new folder. And we're gonna put some more images in this one. I was able to get like 4 images, and they're all basic. 3 of them are basically the same. Um,
Voice connected.
is that Raul?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
and they can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you for helping me out, man. Okay, I don't see any weird cameras. Alright, good. Camera on. Okay, everything looks good. Oof. And then, do I press anything else, Rick? Or is that it?
No, you shouldn't have to.
Okay. Hey, so, what's going on with Mark S. Miller?
Mike S. Miller, yeah, apparently he had a
Definitely
stroke.
stroke. I think I looked up his image online. He looks kind of young to me.
No, he's around my age.
Was it? Okay. I thought I must
So,
be the
but
wrong one then.
but then again, that's still fairly young. That's 50s, right? I'm only 52.
Oh. Oh wow, I didn't know that.
You know,
That's scary though.
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
And
I see
it
some.
actually had Ethan Van Sciver, actually sending out a prayer for him, and actually recorded it and put it up.
Oh no, I was watching it. I thought you were playing like a Bible verse or something like that. So I didn't want to
No,
interrupt. I was like, wow, but then it mentioned him, Miller. It mentioned him.
yeah, I played it myself live here. Alpha
Already.
Proto sent me the link to it. And it's like, well,
So he's the American illustrator, right?
yeah,
This is American.
he is mainly known for Miller. Mike Miller is
Oh,
mainly known for his stuff on Injustice, the comic, the
oh,
Injustice,
Injustice.
Gods
Okay.
Among Us. He's done a whole bunch of other stuff too, but that's one of his biggest things. He's worked for DC and Marvel.
Man, he doesn't look like he's out of shape. So
No.
I don't know. That's
Well, that
strange.
would be more with a heart attack. I'm not sure what would cause a stroke.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so wait, he didn't have a heart attack.
No,
He
he
had a
had
stroke.
yeah.
Stroke. Ooh. So that could be like a vein or something popping. Oh no. Is he like all right? Is he like
Well, I don't know much, just there's a ghost a give send go, give send go forum
oh,
for expenses and all that.
expenses? Doesn't he have he doesn't have the Medicaid and all that, and Medicare?
I don't
All
know.
that was oh man.
I might give some money later to it.
I hear that. Yeah, me
You
too.
know, like like for me, I'm in Canada, so something like I have a stroke, I don't have to worry about that sort of thing. There might be some extra expenses or whatever, but for the most part, I wouldn't have to worry about stuff like that.
Really? It's different in Canada?
Yeah.
I thought that was like England or something or Australia. So Canada's the country where they help with medical expenses or
Well, England too, probably Australia too. I'm not sure what their medical thing is, but we would say free, but it's not free. It's paid through our taxes, and all that. So,
ah, holy smokes. This week I'm drawing Chainsaw Man.
okay.
I put the animated GIF up there. Stroke symptoms. So it says facial dropping, facial drooping, okay, arm weakness, and speech difficulty. Oh my gosh. You know what that sounds like, Rick? It sounds like somebody is tired.
Yeah.
It's good to know that. I need to look out for those kind of symptoms. So, really groggy and. Mm. I mean, did it just happen to him, or
I think
is this?
so. Like I can't
Oh,
100% say. Like I just know what Alpha's told me, and
I was watching the Devil Flyer show, and then they showed up on there. And they started yelling it out. I was like, uh oh. Mm-mm-mm. That was like my Manga Mondays. What character are you drawing?
I am trying to draw Duo Maxwell from Gundam, and I'm trying
Oh,
to draw him in the cockpit of the you know, but I have no idea what the cockpit. his Gundam looks like, so trying to get a
That's
few images, and I'm not even sure
oh yeah.
whether I've got anything decent, and I'm starting to try and draw from a worm's eye view, looking, up towards his face as
Oh
you,
yeah, I was trying to figure out what it was. So he's in the seat. He's in the
yeah,
car seat. I mean, in a robot seat. Ah, okay.
yeah, like
And so you said it's Gundam. It's not Robotech, right?
no.
I get thinking it's Robotech. Oh,
Robotech, I
Gundam.
know a little bit. I've watched Robotech all the way.
Robotech is cool.
I
That's all
think
that I
they're
know
I
of
think they're
Robotech.
similar, but
Oh, good.
they're enough different that I wouldn't mind
I
going
actually have
one.
a manga book around here.
And
So is it
actually,
is it like Gundam GT or is it just Gundam?
Gundam Wing, I think. I think this is from the
Oh,
first one. What got me onto it? I was over at a buddy's on Saturday, and he was watching a couple episodes of it. So it's like, okay, maybe I can grab something from Gundam. I've heard enough about it. Like
oh, okay. That is really cool. I mean, so since you have the Manga Mondays, are you trying to like make people aware of the different mangas and animes that are out there?
not really. I'm probably more trying to make myself aware a little bit, or
Oh yeah.
or it's more the fact that Manga Mondays is just me picking some manga anime and drawing something from it and
Oh,
trying to bring in the manga crowd, anime crowd, trying to get them to be part of my crowd.
oh,
You know, I bring them here for this. I talk about maybe I end up talking a bit about my stuff too. You know what I mean? You know, while trying to draw, something that, they're into, maybe it'll bring people. I got a couple the first week when I did, what's his name? Endeavor. When I
oh,
endeavored to
Endeavor.
draw
Right.
Endeavor.
Ah,
But yeah, and
but,
speaking about my stuff, everybody
mm,
that got something from my physical campaign is going to now end up getting a second copy of Canadian Shield #3
yeah, I can't believe that.
because the internal pages, the middle pages was put
Saw that.
in wrong. It was flipped and folded and stapled, and so this part of the story, though, for those 4 pages messes the story up. So now I went to my printer today, and he's printing me. Hey, it's his mistake, right? So I feel sorry for him, but but now, of course, I got to put out a whole bunch more money too myself because I've got to go and mail all these copies to everybody. Well, I guess wouldn't have to because technically they've got it, but I only feel right giving them the real copy. But now they've got the first printing production error version of Canadian Shield 3, which all the ones that I have, like this one here, are now selling for $10 instead of
uh,
$5 because hopefully
rare.
they will be worth something one day.
It's true. So you have like an extra page.
No, I don't have an extra page. Just the page that was put in wrong. Like, as you know, right? When you make a, when they make like a thing for a comic page, right? you would have page 1 here, and then this would be page. Say it's a 4-page comic, right? This would be page 1, and this would be page 4, and then page 2 and 3 on the back, right? And then when you fold it, right, then you have page 1, open it up, page 2, page 3, and then page 4 on the back. Well,
Oh.
well, instead of folding it so it would be like that, he folded it the other way. So page like 2 is on the, page 2 is here, and then, or like page 2 is here, and then 1 and 4, and then 3 or something like that. I'm not sure how exactly, but, and so that's that's the basics of how it happened wrong.
Huh.
If you get that with my little demonstration with a piece of paper.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I like that. I like that. But how did nobody catch that? I mean, did you send was it the information sent off
Well,
incorrectly
no,
or
no. Like I brung the stuff down to him. I brung down the PDF to him, and I guess in transferring it from the PDF to putting it into the quote unquote print file or whatever, it he somehow messed up. Well, like I said, the page was printed properly. It was just flipped. Thus, instead of laying it down like there's 20 some odd pages, right? Instead of laying it down facing this way, right? He laid it down facing this way.
Oh, I see. I see.
So he literally just flipped it, and then you flip it the wrong way, it gets folded the wrong way. Well, it gets folded the wrong way, for lack of a better way of saying it, and it ends up messing up the story.
Definitely going to be a collector's item, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I could see it being rare. A lot of people with that happens like when they make some kind of mistake like that, it's like it becomes a collector's item. People want to get it for the rarity of it. But you say you're going to send it to your fans? The
Well, see,
mistake? Oh, it was a
no,
mistake. It's a good
the mis
copy.
the I printed off. Obviously, I got the mistake copy, right? I got 100 copies of it. With the first printing, I didn't realize it. I got it about just under over a month ago, right? And I fulfilled my campaign with it. So
Oh.
everybody that was supposed to get a copy of Canadian Shield 3 got this copy that is messed up. Not that I meant to send it to them, but I didn't know, eh? So then, like Alpha got his copy like on Thursday or Friday, right? And he's looking at it and he says, something's messed up here. And he sends me a little video showing, and
That's the
it's
one I
like,
told you.
good. And it's like, ah, crap. It's not just his copy. I looked at a few ones that I had, and it's like,
It's Alpha's copy.
so like, then I just went down. I went down, like I said, to my printer today with it. And one of my copies that I had, well, a few copies, and I was like, here it is. you know. I showed him it,
That's fixed.
like, and so in about a week or so, I'll have thing. But you know what? I'm actually glad it got noticed at this point, because not this Saturday coming up, the Saturday after, I'm going to be at a con.
Oh no, Rick! I can't believe it happened before the con. Oh
Yeah, well,
no.
this is good because now I'm going to get
Yeah.
the right copies printed. Imagine going there with the wrong copies printed and selling 20 or 30 copies. How do you even get it to those people once you find out? Like
I know. I mean,
everybody that's, most everybody that's gotten it from me, I can actually get them a replacement copy. There's like maybe one or two people that I can't, and it's like, if they ever come to me and want a replacement copy, yeah, fine, sure. You know,
What happened again? At least you're ready for it.
yeah, well, I think me and my printer will be a little bit more how shall we say it?
And with the same printer?
Pardon?
Are you gonna stay with the same printer?
Yeah, he's a good guy, you know, like
Oh,
it was an honest mistake. It's not, you know, I went to him and you know, there was no qualming about fixing it, you know, so why would I go with somebody, you know, yeah, he made a mistake, but why would I go with, you know, another printer, you know, somebody, you know, he gives me good deals, you know, like when I went and printed up Canadian Shield 3, right? And I printed up some more of Canadian Shield 1, I think it was, into the new format, like paper. And I had some cards printed up, like trading cards. He printed the trading cards for me for free.
oh, that's definitely someone you want to stay with there.
And you know, it's only 10, $15, right? You know, and then like I said, I went down there, I corrected the mistake. He saw, okay, my bad, you know, like, and now he has to eat the cost for that too, because it's not paper that he has in, so he has to order special paper, right, and all this, and he's not getting any extra money from me from this,
Way.
you know. So why wouldn't I stick with somebody who's treating me good? And he's always treated me good, you know, since I've been with him for the last few years.
Had any complaints
Pardon?
about people wanting to return the book because of the issue?
Well,
Is it
no,
with the panel or the page?
guess what? The first one to even bring it up to me was Alpha.
Oh, okay. Did that in the bud. You figured it once he mentioned it, and then nobody else is able to figure that one out.
A lot of people got it before him. I'm not sure whether they've read it or not, or not sure what they think, but I'm gonna, you know, sometime tonight or tomorrow, sometime this week, anyways. I'm thinking tonight after I'm off air here, I'm gonna go and, you know, contact people and say, hey, this happened, these pages, blah, blah, blah. Um, I'm getting new ones printed up at the moment. Over the next month or so, I will be sending out new copies to everybody of the corrected version. Sorry about this. You know, you can keep the copy. Obviously, you can keep the wrong copy on me, and make sure to keep it for nostalgia. You know, maybe one day it'll be worth some money.
It's true.
And some of them have them signed too. So a signed version of it. So
I like the way you're doing with the whole show formats and the Manga Mondays and then I don't know what day I don't know what day Silhouette Game is on, but I like that. I was having fun trying to
well,
figure out what wrestler is.
that is
That'd be good.
that's Thursdays.
Okay.
Thursdays at 7.
It was really fun. I mean, I actually got some of them.
Yeah. Hey Tim. Oh Tim, did you hear about Mike Miller? Mike Miller had a stroke. Ethan actually put out a video praying for him. Yes, hope he recovers. Same here, obviously.
I wonder if he knew he was having a stroke. I wonder if he knew that.
No, I'm not sure.
I'm glad you live in Canada. That way nothing happens to you, Rick.
Oh, stuff could happen to me. I can still have a stroke, but at least like
No, but you're
I
gonna be better though.
I don't have to pay a gazillion dollars to make sure.
But I was taking my mom to a dermatologist, and then she has insurance, right? But I still had to shell like $55 out for the copay. I'm
Yeah.
like, uh-oh,
So
what's
there
going on
are
with me?
some things that we have to put out money for, some meds and all that, but a lot of it's covered by the government, like I won't say everything is covered, but a lot is covered. Most of your, like I can go get checked out or whatever if I need to, or whatever. I don't have to worry usually about going to the hospital and coming out with, $5,000 debt or $500,000 debt.
So with Canada, they say that the Medicare it covers doctor visits, hospital stays, surgeries,
Yeah,
diagnostic tests, X-rays,
a lot.
emergency care.
Yeah, a lot of it. Like I said, there are some things it doesn't cover, like um a few years ago, I was in a I have an e-bike and I wiped out on it, right? And
Oh,
I had to have surgery, and I've got like a steel rod in my leg next my bones, and I got some screws in my ankle. But I had like a walking cast or a boot. I can't show you it, but you probably might know what it looks
like a
like.
cast. Yeah, I used to have a cast a while ago, but I know I just didn't know like a boot, like almost out of cement.
Yeah, well, no, this wouldn't have been. This is like plastic and all that. Now they have it plastic, and they have some, you know,
Well, they
uh,
do. Well, it's
yeah,
been a while.
yeah, yeah. So and they have like foam, well, not foam, but some sort of padding inside, so you're not feeling the plastic against your leg all the time. But stuff like that. Like as much as you need it, you still have to pay for it. Although I never pay for
With the
mine.
e-bike, did you wear a helmet?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, they go that fast though, right? I
pardon?
don't think they go over 30 miles an hour. The e-bikes, how fast do
Yeah,
they go?
but well, yeah, but still, if you wipe out at that speed,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
like,
'Cause I have a friend at work who
like,
oh, when I was working at the office, they had an issue with their car, so they got an e-bike, one of those electronic bikes. And now I
yeah.
know that it's kind of dangerous. I didn't know
Well, it
that.
can be like how your foot is supposed to be like this.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing
M-
the draw now. Yeah.
Mine was. Give me a second. After the accident, mine was like.
Ooh,
That's basically, yeah, there's my. It was sideways. It was going this way.
So when it happened to you,
It wasn't
was
out
it
in front.
raining?
Pardon? No,
Out in front. Oh,
it was not out in front like it's supposed to be. It was to the side. And I'm like, ooh, that's not right. And then
oh, it
I,
twisted it. It like put it somewhere else, a different location. Your foot.
like, well, instead of, can I get this to do this properly? You know, like, I'm facing forward instead of my foot being out front like this, like it's supposed to be. It was,
Oh, it went the other way. Oh man, I see that now. That's your normal foot position, and somehow you didn't hear anything snap. It just
no,
kind of.
well, I'm pretty sure it came out of its socket and went sideways. But
Oh, okay.
before the EMTs and all that even got there, I moved it from the sideways position to the front waist position, the way that it was supposed to be.
You did that?
Yeah. I
I don't know if I'll be able to do any. I'll be in pain.
well, first of all,
Normal instinct
I
was
was a
to
little
just
bit,
position it.
I was a little bit in pain for sure. Uh, but I was probably still in shock. But like I moved it slowly just to touch it first, right? To see what would happen. See whether I'd start screaming bloody murder or not. I didn't scream bloody
Right.
murder with just a slight movement, so I moved it a little bit more and a little bit more until it was out front like it should be. Because the fact that it was sideways freaked me out a little.
It's like you broke your foot and you're missing the foot. Was there ever a point when you would look down and then like, you know how you can move your foot by just thinking about it? Was there a point when you look down, you're like, wait, my foot is missing? It's like, wait, where did my foot go?
No, no, because like I looked down and I saw that it was sideways right away.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then it's like, okay, that's not where it's supposed to be. Let's see whether we can get it back in position. Right
How long?
position.
How long were you with cast, like a
Uh
brace and crutches and all that?
uh crutches, probably a month. The with the boot cast, the plastic thing, probably 2.5 months.
Man, but it is that long.
But heck, something my dad back in the 90s, no, not 90s, early thousands. He was on a job site, and um, there was this. If you can see, there was these two pieces of a thing, right? And there was a board here. It was supposed to be secured in some sort of way. It wasn't. He stepped on that board. That flipped up, and then my dad went down 20 feet and smashed both of his feet on cement.
So he landed on his feet. He didn't land on his back.
No,
He just
because
he fell.
this area
Oh,
was there's no way for him to bend over in that area. My dad was a big guy back then, and even if you weren't a big guy, you know, you weren't getting through that area that easy. There's no way that you could because it was like like 4 feet by 5 feet or something like, or 5 feet across or something like that, and.
break both his feet or his legs
Yeah,
or his toes.
his toes, his feet, he smashed them. There was like no little. He had pins in his feet to get them to reconstruct back
Oh no.
properly for like, I don't know, almost a year or something like that, or less. I forget. He was in a wheelchair for a good portion of a year or over a year.
And I've
And
seen some stuff online with the job site. things. There's some guy that worked in a factory, and it always seems to be something that's spinning. It's always something spinning. So he's like walking around. He's got some cardboard. And, like his shirt gets caught in the machine, and then it turns him into like taffy.
Wow.
Do you know like what is it called? What is the spinning thing? Is it taffy or some kind of candy or something when you put it in and it
Well,
rolls it up and down? It rolls you up and down.
that sounds like taffy, but there's probably a few different
Taffy,
machines
okay.
for a few different candies.
Cotton candy. They don't do that with cotton candy. I don't know.
No, cotton candy is in a tub like this usually, and there's usually something in
Ah,
the
yeah, you're
middle
right.
here, like, and they spin it. You just have a cardboard thing that goes around and around. Somebody does that by hand. Well, at least for like the ones at carnivals and whatever. I'm sure maybe at like an industrial place, it would probably a robot hand in there, but it might be a lot bigger or whatever. But probably nothing thing. But unfortunately, there's lots of stuff like that.
Thank God we got Manga Mondays to relax
Yeah,
on every Monday. Manga Mondays. Watch it.
Manga Mondays.
Manga Mondays. We are we at least in the same time zone or
I think you and me are because you're in Eastern,
good?
right?
Yeah, I'm Eastern.
Yeah.
Florida, and so I'm looking like the news. They're saying that we got snow in Florida.
Oh wow.
Snow in Florida, I know. And there was like an iguana on the floor, and it was stunned by the
Oh,
cold, which has never been that cold before. Because iguanas, they're like heat. They're
yeah.
desert animals. This poor iguana's like stunned.
Well, that sort of reminds me. Back in 1999, I think it was 99, 98 to 99, or 99 to 2000. I don't think it was then, but right around then, me and my dad and my cousin went down to actually Florida to Disney World. Um, and we were stopped in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Well, not in Atlanta. I'm not sure. Well, in Georgia on the highway somewhere. I think near Atlanta, but I could be wrong. And we were coming down, like I said, we were driving down there for Disney World, for Christmas vacation. I was just off of school for a couple weeks. You know what it's like. I would think. But anyways, we got struck because of something in the traffic. It was backed up for miles, and we still had snow in the back of my dad's pickup truck. We had a snowball fight with a couple other people on the highway in Georgia.
Georgia. Snow hadn't melted. It followed you all the way to Georgia. That's good. You went to Disney World. Did you go on some cool rides?
Yeah, I was
Was there
on.
one of your favorite rides?
I can't remember them all. Like I know I was on Space Mountain, and we went to MGM thing
Oh, I like
theater.
that.
Um, I remember we went to Typhoon Lagoon for a day. Oh man, best water park ever. At least far as I'm concerned, like every other, like, I'm not sure whether you've been there, but you live near, so you could be.
I don't even remember. I know. Maybe I have.
But like we have an amusement park up here, called Canada's Wonderland near me. I've been there quite a few times, and Typhoon Lagoon is like as it's just a water park, and it's as big as Canada's Wonderland. Our whole one amusement park.
Yeah, it's just a water park, a small part of Disney.
And we got there is like a water park in Canada's Wonderland too, but like, and I think Canada's Wonderland would have fit in there. And one thing that we were told at the time, that Disneyland would fit in Disney World's parking lot.
Oh,
So, the one in Florida is better by far for Disney.
oh, good, good. I always get confused with the competition. Disney World, Disneyland.
Well, you got
I
to
know
think
can't.
about it. One's a land and one's a world. What's bigger, just
Yeah,
a chunk of
what's the
land or a
world?
world?
What is it? Not what is it? California. I guess it's in California.
Yeah. I still would like to go
Disney World,
Disneyland. Florida
oh,
has Disney.
Disneyland,
Florida has Disney World. California has Disneyland. And I
and
would
Canada has Wonderland.
Canada's Wonderland. Yeah. Well, we got a few amusement parks. In fact, in Edmonton, there is a one that well, I'm not sure whether there's a full amusement park, but there is a roller coaster inside a mall. The West
Oh,
Edmonton Mall, which is supposed to be the largest mall in North America, maybe the largest mall
oh,
in the world.
I'm interested. Roller coaster inside of a mall in Canada. Man, that sounds like a good book. You need to write that book.
West Edmonton Mall.
I never heard of that. I've seen some TV, but I need to see this. That sounds interesting. Galaxyland, West Edmond Mall, home to Galaxyland, the world's largest indoor amusement park. Oh, okay.
Okay, you see.
Sealand.
Uh, there's a large shopping mall in Edmonton, Alberta. It is owned and managed by da 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 da. It is the second
I think it's
largest
called
shopping.
Mindbender.
It is the second largest shopping mall by square footage in North America, behind the Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota. Mall of America. Okay, it used to be. I'm positive it used to be the biggest mall in things. So, um,
Imagine if
well,
it's like a park inside of a mall. I mean, like an amusement park. Do they have water rides inside of a mall?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I was seeing something about that. A West End Mall first opened its doors to the public 15th, 1980. Mall one. The mall was developed in 4 phases. Uh, it was the It was the world's largest indoor shopping center in the world until 2004.
it got finally dethroned. Why is it just dethroned for some place in Japan?
Uh,
Who finally
and
beat
what
him?
and was named such in the Guinness Book of World Records. The 4 phases of
Oh,
construction was on December 23rd, 2000. A 22-year-old man drowned in a recreational lagoon. Ooh, not good. Doo-doo-doo. World records. Current West Edmonton Mall records include world's largest indoor lake, world's largest indoor wave pool, world's tallest indoor permanent bungee tower. No longer in use, but it's still there. World's largest parking lot with more than 20,000 parking spaces, over 10,000 overflow spaces. Wow. World's largest full service in mall dealership by Toyota.
I knew something about the Japanese. They always
Other
win sometime.
other records passed. World's largest indoor shopping mall until 2004. Doesn't say who replaced it. World's tallest indoor roller coaster. So it's no longer the indoor tallest one. Most bungee jumps in 24 hours while indoors was set by Peter Cheney on 6th, 7th of November in 2007 at the World Park, completing 2025 jumps. Oh, wow.
It's really interesting. Water splashing in the mall. Mannequins like
Looks like
floating. I can imagine like it flooded.
there's an ice rink in there.
Oh, there you go.
The Oilers contracted for using the rink has since expired. So the Edmonton Oilers used to use it as their hockey rink. So it's still the second in North America for world's largest indoor mall, but world's largest indoor mall.
Think about it. Like, if there's a flood, there's gonna be like, clothes, food flying around, babies, everything. That's I don't know. But wait, if you're inside the mall and you're in an amusement park, isn't the AC running? And the water? That must be so expensive.
See if anybody said anything. Let's see. Okay, 19 biggest malls in the world, 2026 edition. 19 Center World. Center World, Bangkok, Thailand. Opened in 1989. That's number 16. Persian Gulf Complex. That's in Iran. That opened in 2011. Number one, Atrama. That's number 17. That opened in 95 in Malaysia. Seaside City Cebu. That opened 2015. That's in the Philippines. SM Mega Mall, Philippines, 91. West Edmonton Mall is number 14 now.
Oh, look at that. That's good. I mean, Canada's still representing with the indoor malls.
And
The
that
Wonderland.
and that was again 1981. 13 is SM City EDSA. That is again in the Philippines. 1985 opened. Okay, that makes no sense. If it opened in 85 and it's above thing, but then again, what's West Edmonton Mall had four phases, but it was supposed to be the largest one. How could it be large until 2004 and this one above it? That makes no sense. I'm questioning things here. 4,090 square meters. And this has got 4,998,000 square meters. The Dubai Mall, downtown Dubai, UAE, that was 2008, so it could have taken over. Okay, so Mall of America, 92. Again, these things make no sense. Maybe it's because certain parts of the West Edmonton Mall are no longer part of it. I don't know. There's something fishy going on there. With these ones that are supposed to be, it was this till 2007, and somehow these ones that are above it were created after. Or not created before that. I don't know. Anyways.
Me either. But it's interesting though.
Yeah, definitely interesting for sure.
So, if it's like the biggest mall, I wonder what kind of food they have there. Like, do they have funnel cakes, churros?
Probably.
Um,
I know we got funnel cakes here in
the
Canada.
churros.
Probably have chimichangas.
Changa. What's this? What is this? PEA. Pea meal bacon sandwich.
Oh,
It's
P-mail?
classic. What is that?
P-mail bacon? I'm not sure how to describe it. It's good.
Is it like peas? Is it peas
No.
and bacon? Like
No.
soup peas? Oh, okay.
Not even close.
Tea? Oh, cool. It's gotta be bacon sandwich.
Like I said, I'm not sure how to do.
Interesting. Yeah, that's all.
Describe female. It's good. I'm pretty sure you would
Good.
like it.
Oh, I gotta try it. I bet the pea meal bacon sandwich beats out the churros.
I've never had a churro, but maybe.
Okay. So they got what else they got? Churros and turkey legs. Oh, that's at Disneyland. Darn it. I thought it was Canada. Let's see if it was one. Yeah, so the churros and turkey legs. Milkshakes and ice cream cones, pretzels. What else we got here?
What are you
Funnel
looking
cakes.
at exactly?
I was looking at the West Edmonton Mall. To find out what are some of the amusement park foods that they have going there. And there's this weird word I can't figure it out. Poutine?
Oh, poutine.
Poutin. What is it?
Yum.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
The
Fries with
basic version is
gravy. Oh,
fries, right? You have fries, then you have cheese curds, and then you have gravy over top.
ah. Amusement park food, nothing like it.
That's not park food. That's anywhere food. And actually,
Food. Oh, okay.
funny enough, there is a franchise here that somebody started up in Canada called New York Fries. So,
What? Nice.
so it's not even, like I said, they started it up,
Cool.
and they do poutine very good. And then there's a lot of places that are doing a whole bunch of different versions of poutine.
Okay.
Like one place, there's what is it? Butter chicken poutine. which is really good. You know, like I've had quite a few different versions of quote unquote poutine.
It's good to find out, the different dishes that they have in the States. It's gotta have a good taste to it.
Oh
What
yeah.
about butter tarts?
Oh, oh come on,
Butter?
seriously? You've never had a butter tart? You've
I
never
don't
even.
know. I don't know. Maybe I did. I had a tart before, but it says butter tarts. It's mostly in like Canada. A tart.
Butter tarts are Canadian? Okay, that just I can't see how that
Yeah.
is just a Canadian
Oh no,
thing.
that's everything. Okay, good. Right? You're right. It's just like, yeah, if wasn't talking about other things. Oh, what about during Christmas? What is this? What is this word? Tourtiere. Is that French?
What?
Tortille.
Say that again. T
What's
what?
that? Yeah, Tourtiere.
E R Torte?
Yeah, torte. It's something
Uh,
served at Christmas? Is that true?
I don't think I've ever heard of it. Let me see.
Oh, okay. It's a
Tourt.
savory meat pie, usually made with minced pork or a mix of meats spiced with cinnamon and cloves. Oh, that's interesting. Cinnamon with meat.
Mince meat, did you say?
Minced meat.
Oh, so that's probably better known as mince meat pie. I'm not a big fan
Minced
of
meat
it.
pie. Oh, okay.
I'm
Put
guessing,
cinnamon
anyways.
with the meat?
Well, I French Canadian meat pie. Okay, well, I'm not. I don't think I've ever heard of it. So,
Didn't mean to get you hungry.
well, here's something that I picked up today: cheese and onion chips.
Oh, we have that here. Cheese and onion dips. Okay.
Not dip, chips.
Chips. Cheese and onion dip. Chips. Chips. Right, not dip. Oh, you're right. That's
Yeah.
what?
And then garlic parmesan Doritos.
I have to have that. Parmesan Doritos. What?
Garlic parmesan.
Oh, garlic. I like garlic. I like big fan of garlic.
I haven't even had any of these yet.
Hmm. You do it. Should you open it? I don't know. On your dinner now, Rick.
Here, have one, Raul.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Oops.
That's
Sorry,
good.
you can't. They don't go through
I
electronics.
tried. I tried. I tried. We need hopefully you'll invent it. We need the teleporter. Then you start teleporting us food. Star Trek style.
Hmm. Pretty good, actually.
So it's like a chip and like no like onions or what is it, garlic, Parmesan
Yeah,
cheese, and
garlic and Parmesan cheese.
I need to start doing that and just not, it gives it a different taste, They're just buying the same stuff. You're right. Huh.
It's not overpowering either with garlic.
Oh, huh. Oh, you're
Just
saying so you can buy garlic like chips, like garlic and Parmesan. I need to start looking for that.
yeah. Well, this is Doritos. They're new here, so I'm not sure whether they're down there or not.
I don't have. Yeah, we have something called. I don't know if you have it out there. 7-Eleven. We got
Yeah,
7-Eleven quick
we
stop.
have
Oh, you do
had
have that?
them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Uh, I didn't know that. Good. I'm gonna check the 7-Eleven. I need that. I need the garlic chips. Some kind of garlic's good. But Mondays. We should have gotten some people coming in now. It brought my attention. I was like, cool. I don't hardly do it, but it's I don't know. Uh, It's good. I draw mostly like comic book stuff, but that's very interesting to me to be able to do it. Manga. I don't normally draw.
Yeah.
Something different
Well,
for me.
like, it's different for me too, like, I'm just, like I said, I'm doing it to try and get more, start to draw a crowd again.
Right.
And, if you want to get new people, you might
Okay.
have to, and a different crowd than what we're normally in, you
Right.
have to do something different. You know,
I know. I don't have any on my YouTube. I don't have any of that. So you
like
gotta do like.
if you're going, like we, cater to the indie crowd a bit, Well, I know you do more gaming, so, but,
Yeah.
like for us that do art, we cater to a bit of people that do, you know, Marvel and DC. I've done that. I've catered to them a little bit. I got those people, a few of them. The whole comic skate when it started. I got some of them, and I still consider myself comic skate, but some of the fiasco stuff that they do, I don't agree with, and I try and stay away from that part of it. But I agree with the whole treat your customers good and all that sort of thing from it. So, but but I've got
You're
to
doing
do.
stuff that nobody's doing too. That's what's good about it.
But I figure like I've got to get more people here. Like I used to have a fair good crowd come out, but then I messed it up in different ways over the years.
It?
Yeah, by stopping doing stuff, like I was getting, a little burnt out, so I'd stopped or whatever, for a while or whatever, and then started back up.
Oh, I see.
And then, unfortunately, people just, they didn't come back because they didn't come back for just me. They just didn't come back for any of it, like all the drama that happened with Comicsgate and all that, a lot of people left.
What happened? What did happen with Comet Skate? I'm not even familiar with that.
Well, just all the drama over the years, with Ethan, and then, Ethan not
Oh,
delivering a lot of it on his books, a lot of big name Comicsgate creators not delivering on their books.
yeah. It's not just him. The other
Yeah,
people did that too. Right.
yeah. So, that left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth, you know,
Oh, I see.
for Comicsgate, for, and indie, because, I'm at least, no matter what, I'm an indie creator, right? Indie comics creator, and it's hard to try and get people to pay attention to you because, as I've said to a few other people, nobody cares about my crap. Nobody cares about Canadian Shield. I know there are people here in my audience now that do, but in the world at large, nobody cares about Canadian Shield. And why? Because they don't know about Canadian Shield. And they're not going to care about Canadian Shield to look to find them. They don't even know to look to find them. Or even the Crossverse, my universe. They don't know to look to find it because they don't know it's out there. So I need to do something to draw their attention, to come to me, and then I can tell them about my stuff as well. And then hopefully they will care. Because they care about the manga, they care about the DC, they care about the Marvel, they care about old public domain characters, they care about all this other stuff that they know about. Now I need to do stuff in that realm to draw them, to get them to care about my stuff, hopefully. The way I see it, anyways.
You're right the way you're doing it. I mean, I'm interested in the manga stuff, and
Like,
that
and
caught my attention too.
And, say even Ethan, the reason he was able to draw a crowd is because people knew him from DC. So, people cared about DC, and then, so they followed him. They liked what he did when he was there, or Marvel or whatever, so. They follow him, and, then he does his Cyberfrog thing, and, makes a few bucks off of it. And unfortunately, he's messed with other creators at the same time because of not fulfilling as fast as he should, in my opinion. But, that's another topic, But it shows.
That's what it is.
Sorry, go ahead.
Like with the indie creators, yeah, people are paying for the books and not finishing. That didn't happen to me. I didn't get involved with somebody. I saw other people. There's some guy I used to follow, used to do Dragonlance or Dragon something, and I guess the people were waiting for the book to come out, and the book just never came out.
Yeah.
And he went off to some other place.
Yeah, and unfortunately, for everyone that doesn't fulfill, that makes it harder for, creators like me who do fulfill. Because they're
The
they're
same
less.
thing that happened to them.
And I get it, because who wants to buy a book and then not get it? Or, like the Mitchells. I think it was the Mitchells. Red Rooster. I'm not sure whether you're around for that. The guy crowdfunded it, right? And then he went and got a deal at Walmart. And Walmart had the book before the people that he got crowdfunded through. That he wouldn't have even had the money to, even do some sort of the deal that he did, So he screwed over, his backers that helped him get where he was, and, then, unfortunately, I think all the stuff with Walmart dried up with him, so then he's, up shit creek without the paddle, because now you can't come back to the crowdfunding people because they don't want anything to do with you.
Never forget the little guy. He had the Walmart deal, and now he can't even come back.
Yeah. Well, never forget about it. It's not even the little guy, but the people, the backers that, put their, faith in you, the money to begin with. Like, if, they weren't there, right, eventually, yeah, I got my book. I've never read it.
Your own book?
Pardon? Like, I bought
You said you never read your own.
the Red Rooster book that he put out, right? Eventually, I got that book. I have yet to read it. I lost interest. I read, it came out a little late too, but I got Cyberfrog. I read it. I read Lone Star when it came out because I got that from Mike S. Miller, So I've gotten these books, and I've read them. Most of them I've read. A few I haven't. But you screw somebody over, and they end up not caring about your product.
Isn't there like a lot of different platforms though? You can still go on like Indigo, Kickstarter, Patreon. They can't screw themselves on every single platform.
Well, in a sense, you're right about. Well, you could. It would be hard to do, but um, but yeah, they could go. Say that guy, he could go and who did Red Rooster, he could go over. He did his on thing, but who is he going to reach out for the crowdfunding? He can't come on, he starts crowdfunding, right? Another book, and anybody gets wind of it, that got screwed on the first book, is suddenly doing an expose on him, telling everybody yeah, that he got screwed over, and suddenly everybody's backing off, buying that book that he's trying to do on, Kickstarter or whatever. And I'm just using him as an example because I guess he's the
Yeah.
easiest case, So,
So it's a lot of ones that are doing it. You're saying the ones that work in DC and Marvel, they're the ones that seem to be having a lot of success because of their fame, I guess.
yeah, their previous fame has helped them, And, hey, good for them, they're using their fame to, do it. And, as much as even same for Ethan, but hey, if people want to buy into his campaigns and wait 50 years to get their book, hey, that's up to them.
Ah,
I'm not doing it, but hey, somebody else can if they want. That's what people do with their money is up to them, right?
we're not making you buy the books, but you gotta at least produce it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I can tell them buyer beware, you go with this guy, you might not get your book.
So, I mean, the backers are the ones saying that, but you're talking about like other people that are actually on YouTube and they have a following. You think they might be saying that too? Because oh no.
What? What do you mean exactly? Well,
Oh, I understand backers are complaining they're not getting their books. And imagine someone like you, someone on YouTube has a following, and then maybe people are watching them, and then they spread their word of mouth too. Oh, so you got to be careful who you sell to, because you have your own book, your own title, and you have your own following. And then I didn't know about some things that people were doing, and then I'm coming to see you, but I'm figuring it out, and I'm going to tell the people the same thing about people getting screwed by certain, creators and
yeah,
backers. I become weary, but then I tell other people the same thing. Uh-oh.
but my point is, if somebody wants to go, I'm not sure whether Ethan has any campaigns on Indiegogo right now, right? You know, but if he does, I wouldn't suggest going and getting anything
Right.
from them if you. But hey, if you want to, his backers who still do buy stuff from him,
Oh,
even though he comes out with new stuff and they buy stuff and they still haven't got the stuff that they paid for before. If they want to go and do it, that's fine. That's their money. They can waste their money however they want, and I can waste my money however I want. I'm just choosing not to do it on somebody that I'm most likely not going to get my book from.
right.
If you get my point.
I
Because,
understand.
who am I to say, I can say, hey, you might not want to get from this guy, if they don't know one way or another whether he's legit or not. He hasn't really got a track record for producing the books. Great artist, but no, not a good track record.
Right.
Well, I don't really like how this turned out, but
What do you mean? You gotta do it.
I'll maybe finish it off another day or whatever. But looks not too. It doesn't look too
Anime
bad.
face.
I think my problem was trying to do something fancy by having them in the seat or whatever. It's just drawing it, I tried to do an elaborate pose, which I don't think I was ready for, especially not knowing the material or whatever.
That's why you pull up the reference. Reference all the way.
Yeah, well, I've got reference here for sure, but sometimes getting good reference is hard. And that I spent half my time or quarter of my time looking for reference, and then of course there was talking and not doing anything too. But I didn't finish my hands off.
Hmm.
But you did good.
Thank you. I had my reference. That's why. I like the character. I like
Yeah, and
the
this is a
cool
manga, right?
chainsaw guy. Yeah, like a manga, but it have it on Netflix or something. I think it's on Netflix. It's one of the anime premiered on the cable stuff. So I saw the commercial for the anime. I was like, oh, this looks cool. It's really different. I was like, I'm gonna draw him. Not your typical, I mean, not your typical anime guy with a chainsaw. It's like his head is a chainsaw. Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. Sounds like he might be out of My Hero Academia.
Oh, you think? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know it's the new anime. I know he's got a manga, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I like the
Yeah.
way the style looks. I was like, I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah. And that's cool. It looks good, like I said.
You know, do you know when it looks good?
When it's done.
Is when I don't use any blacks. So what would have happened is if I started this, you gotta just make it line art. So I need to understand that. I have to start pulling back on like my drawings. Like I want to like put dark shades and cross hatch it and all that. But when I go to color, it looks like a mess.
Oh, that looks good. It looks good there as with the colors that you've
Yeah, so that's what I
chosen.
mean. I have to try to pull back my art and not try to shade it and render it, and then just kind of focus on the colors.
Yeah,
Have more fun with that.
well, this week's silhouette game is going to be vehicles, live action vehicles.
Oh, thank you for giving me the heads up. I'm glad I
Well,
came on.
well, I announced it not last week on the show,
Okay.
so it's not really a heads up. It is, but it isn't. You're not the only one that knows, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
But actually, I've got
Live
that's
action
what
vehicles? Like, are you talking vehicles from movies, from
mm,
anime? Like what?
movies, TV. Like
Okay, cool.
here I'll show you. We did one of it last year.
Oh, you did? I don't want to be like, I don't want to try to research something in my sleep. You try to dream of the vehicles. Hold on, let me get you on the screen there.
So what game?
I don't want to be last again. Nah, nah, it's fun game. Let's see.
Live action cars was episode 13 last season. Oh, that was 15. That was I think that was no, the Munster
Oh,
Mobile.
nice.
The Munster Mobile
Nice.
and the Munsters.
Uh-oh. I have to start researching my material.
There was Herbie.
Yeah, Herbie the Love Bug. Hubby.
Ecto 1.
What do you mean Ecto 1? I thought it was just Ecto. They don't got other versions of them.
Yeah. Well,
Was it the new movies?
not so
No.
much with the movies, but the cartoon.
Oh.
And the cartoon and stuff like that, and the the cars, like the whatchamacallits, the toys.
Toys. Okay.
It was called Ecto 1. Of course, Back to the Future, the DeLorean,
Yeah. Good, good, good.
Land Speeder.
No, Star Wars. You gotta know the whole name of the. Nice.
Magnum
Nice.
PI's car, the Ferrari,
Oh, okay, good, good. I know what.
Starsky
Hey,
and
the
Hutch.
Dukes.
No, that's Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch, the cop guys. That's great. Threw me off.
The Bat Cycle for Batgirl from the
Okay.
the Adam West TV show.
Oh, hot. That is really hot, man. That girl looked great. The
Yeah.
Bat Cycle from Batgirl. Wow.
The Beverly Hillbillies car.
It's the Beverly Hillbillies. Great, thank you for that. I would never get that. What is that?
That's from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh no, since you're changing it up, like, oh no. I would have not got that one. Did I have a refresher? What is? Oh man.
Face's
18?
car from the A-Team.
Yes, I would have gotten it.
Yeah, if
The
you would have said
face.
Face's car from A-Team, I would have given it to you. If you just would have
Oh,
went
okay.
car from A-Team, no.
Oh no, look at you, look at you. Come on, man. At least try.
Pee Wee Herman's
Mary
bicycle.
Poppin?
No,
Who?
Pee Wee Herman.
Oh no! So you're going
Oh,
into like the deep movies, TV shows. There's a lot
yeah.
of good research. Oh man, it's giving me a headache.
Dick's
Oh, is it
Daisy
Charlie's
Duke.
Angels?
No, Daisy
Damn it.
Duke's Jeep.
Ah man, almost had it. Daisy Duke's Jeep. I knew it was something like that.
I forget what that was from.
Is that
This
the
one could-
Monsters?
No, I think
No,
the monkeys. Yeah.
Yo, my God, how much shit you watch? A lot of TV.
Well, I just do.
Oh.
I do my. And some of this stuff I know, or some stuff I wouldn't. Too. Like, I just go and do quote unquote research ahead of time. I type in famous vehicles or something like that.
Ah, okay.
But there's a lot of ones. Like I knew there, of course. And of course,
How are you silhouetting like the image? Obviously, the images don't come up like that. You're not cutting those images out of photographs, are you? That's a lot of work.
well, some of them I am, but say this one, right?
Whoa.
Say this one, like I get a PNG of it, right? So it's
Yeah.
already cut out, and I just paste it in there, right? And in Clip Studio, I go to selection from layer. I say create selection, so that selects just the car, and then I create a new layer, and then I fill that layer with black, which would then
Oh, that's great. I was trying to understand it, but seriously, Rick, when you have it on a silhouette, I don't know. I'm looking at it and I just see like artwork. Is this like a silhouette? Like somebody drew it, and then I just want to draw on top of it. It looks like a drawing. I don't see the photograph. I just see like a drawing when it's silhouetted. Oh, because I know why now. Because the silhouettes are involved in the comic books. That's why. Sometimes they pull off
Okay.
the silhouette tricks. I forgot how detailed you're getting. I don't know, V. I thought I'd be cutting it out and then ever going in there trying to put black on top of it, try to fill a little bit of it.
No,
Oh
there
no.
are some things that I have to cut out of pictures.
Uh,
Probably I think the Batgirl cycle.
there can't be all these pictures that are perfectly cut out in PNG.
No,
That's what I
no,
thought.
no, they're not.
For wrestlers, no way the wrestlers are cut out like that. That means you were
mo-
doing
mo-
something.
most of them were actually the wrestlers.
Huh.
There was a couple that I had to cut out some stuff around them or whatever, but this one I had to cut out all around, and
Oh,
then
see, that's what I
sometimes
mean.
it goes into a bit of it too, when you erase it.
Yeah,
When you select, like
it
I
takes
probably,
time though.
yeah, sometimes it takes a bit of time. But it can definitely be hard to say nicely. So I'm gonna have to go through and see. I still have, I think, some vehicles from last time I didn't use, and then there's other vehicles I know I could use, but I wanted to
Uh,
like last time, I wanted to do Dukes of Hazard, but I didn't want to do the easy one for the Dukes of Hazard.
yeah. What were you gonna do? Were you gonna do Boss Hog?
No, well,
Boss Hog his car? Nobody would have
the
gotten that.
could, but the easiest one from the Dukes of Hazard is the General Lee.
Yeah, man, the General Lee, yeah, the main one.
If I would have done that, I know anybody would have got that. That's one that would. I try and make the top five fairly easy, and then I try and go from 6 to 10 a little harder. Maybe not quite so easy. Sometimes it's still easy for some people. And then I try and make the last five a lot harder. The hardest. And some work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on, the topic and how knowledgeable I am on the topic of what I would consider easy and hard and all that. If I was to do a manga stuff, I wouldn't know much for that. What's hard, what's not for character recognizability. I wonder if I could do just My Hero Academia and have it really hard.
Like, that's good to know that. My hero, yeah.
I might try that. That might be one for this season, My Hero Academia. Because they have a lot of heroes and stuff like that. And villains and all that. Some are more obscure than others. They've only appeared once, and then some, 3 or 4 times, and then some, like Deku every single episode.
The blonde girl with the knives. I think that's My Hero Academia.
Possibly.
The blonde girl there. My Hero Academia. Do you watch the anime?
I've watched up to like season 4 or 5.
Oh,
I haven't caught it in like probably the last 3 years, 4 years. which I
Oh
probably,
yeah, I never watched it, but it looked cool.
yeah, it is. I like it. In fact, I did a what if the Canadian Shield and a few other characters of mine were in My Hero Academia.
Oh yeah, you could do that. That's kind of interesting.
I made a video for it. I made lore for the characters. So it's
Oh,
just,
you lore like their background and stuff.
yeah, and
Ah,
tied it in with, the Hero Academia universe. So it was for, my characters in it were going to UAI or UA Canada. So, the UA
hmm.
high school or hero school in Japan opened up a Canadian location, and
Just
I showed up a couple of the villain. I showed up a couple of the heroes that would possibly be going, and like I said, built a story behind them. Canadian Shield, I think Insecto and Snowdrift. I did one for, and then I did a villain, Absorb, the villain who was in Canadian Shield 3.
absorb. Oh,
Yeah, like let's see, should be that's uh, My Cross Academia.
oh,
Cross care.
oh, that's cool.
Canadian Shield in it. This is his was his backstory. Matt Cougar had a long heritage of heroes in his bloodline. In fact, one of his relatives was the first to get a quirk in Canada, and he became a hero, and he was the man like Cougar. And ever since, there had been heroes up to his father and mother, who were the all Canadian and Canadian wonder. But he had no quirk. He felt so ashamed of this. But his father and mother assured him, "You do not need powers to be a hero. All you need it was to treat others good." Soon, the Canadian branch of UA High School would soon be accepting new applicants, so he wanted to be among them. But with no quirk, he had no chance of getting in. And uh, them. Then he thought that maybe David Shields, who's an actual character in the My Hero Academia, could help him get a suit that could give him power, maybe even similar to the powerful All Might that he had heard of. So with this, he contacts him, and David agrees. And before the entrance exam to the Canadian branch, he gets the suit, enters the exam, and secures his spot. When choosing his hero name, he came up with Canadian Shield due to his heritage and the man who created the suit.
Okay, I'm glad that whole yeah we had the lore, we had all of it going on there. Yeah.
And there's an
Uh,
actual. Do I have? I'm not sure whether I have a picture of it at the moment. Comics with there. Van Hart. Oh no. Deviantart. Do, 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 do. Not sure whether I have it. Thought I did, but maybe I put it somewhere else. Canadian verse. There's a version of the Canadian. There's my regular Canadian Shield, and the other version next to him would be the version of Canadian Shield in My Hero Academia.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Right. There's your version, and then the manga.
The
I
manga
like
version
that.
that I created.
Uh, a lot smaller. He's a lot skinnier.
Yeah, because it's not this. It's not my quote unquote regular man like Cougar. The guy's a teenager. An early teen or whatever. And
Oh, nice. Yeah, high school.
yeah, and technically this guy would be almost be a descendant of my man like Cougar. If he had stayed in the thing and married and blah blah blah, had kids or whatever. But that looks really good for
Manga
what
Mondays.
Manga Monday.
Yeah,
Manga
I'm gonna put it up on my Instagram.
Cool.
We'll get
And
some more traffic coming in for the Manga Mondays.
yeah, and make sure you link the show in it.
I don't know how to do that. How do you do that stuff? I have an Instagram, and 'cause I don't like. Yeah, I can put it on Twitter too, but mostly my Instagram. And
I guess
how do
you'd
you do
put the
that? How do you
picture up,
link
and
it?
then in the description, I guess you would, or a comment, you would put, the link to the show.
Do you
Pardon?
like? Do you link? Oh, your YouTube page.
Yeah. Well, not the
Or,
YouTube page, but like if you go over to the YouTube, right, and you click share, right, you can get a link, you know, instead of sharing it straight
for this
to.
episode.
Yeah.
Share this episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well.
that makes sense. Cool. I'll do that. So I got to copy the YouTube. How to do that now? Okay. Let's get this out of here. Manga Mondays. All right. So I'm gonna try to snip this thing. Okay. Make sure I'm in it. Okay. So I have my screenshot. I wish I could create a short for it in YouTube. Man, Manga
Well, if you
Mondays.
if you've got one of those programs that you can download the episode, right? Or if you're
Download your episode. That's a lot of work, man. You're right. I'm just gonna
or
Instagram it,
or
email
if
it to
you
myself.
if you use what's OBS, right? You
Oh,
could
okay.
you could record it while you're record your end for yourself while you're doing it, right?
Right. We got Manga Mondays. Right. Where are you at? It's true. Manga That's too much pressure. I wouldn't even know how to do it. Let's see. Try to find the email it to myself. Just put it up on Instagram. Are you on Twitch at all? You
Yeah,
ever
I
use
am on
the
Twitch.
Twitch?
I just haven't done stuff on Twitch in
Okay.
like years.
That's what I thought. I mean,
Like I'm on a whole bunch of different social medias. And like I should start multi-streaming again to various sites. You know,
yeah, it's kind of hard to figure that out. I'm not
there's a
not
way
too
to
good at
do it
that.
through OBS where it'll send it to a few different sites. I know I'd like to start doing it to
Oh,
Twitter and all that at the same time. Tim says Manga Monday, True Crime Tuesday. No, Tuesday is still a chill stream, and I will usually be doing. Is it public domain or independent? No, DC or Marvel. I usually end up doing a DC or Marvel on the chill stream. Wednesday is supposed to be public domain. Thursday is, of course, the silhouette game. And Saturdays, I'm supposed to be coloring up something of one of my comic books. And then, although I haven't been consistent with it yet, and I want to get consistent, Monday through Friday, from 8:30 to 9:30, I want to be doing a morning stream.
cool.
Well, like I said, it'll be an hour, and I'm going to be drawing up either my lesser known Bible stories or my Insecto book at the moment. Family friendly Friday. Yeah. Fan art Friday. As Eric Nianatowski used to do. But it's been great having you on, Raul. Anything you want to promote?
Yeah, I have the Drop Zone Gaming, and that is on the Roku exclusive. So you have to download the Madness app. I've also got the Meg TV. No, Meg.tv. That's where you can get the Drop Zone Gaming shirts. I'm also on the Late Night Art Attack Fridays. So it's Friday after Friday midnight, so 1 a.m. Saturday, but it's mostly, I still consider it Friday. Yeah.
Depends on where you are.
And,
If you're on the West Coast,
oh,
the West Coast, then it's still Friday. You're on the East
oh, I see.
Coast. He needs to hear the high noon intro. Unfortunately, well, the only way to get that is to go watch one of the episodes. Most likely, one of the episodes with high noon that I most likely I didn't forget to put it in, but a lot of them, couple of them I did, and I might not have had it right at first for the high noon stuff either. So I used to have a show that I called High Noon, and I did it at noon Eastern time. But unfortunately, I can't do that anymore because I'm working at noon nowadays.
Got it. Me too, man. I got to work. Coming on here after work, after work.
Yeah. And
Uh,
again, you're
Not
welcome
all the time. I
anytime.
mean,
Again,
I want to.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Hey,
Thank you.
you're welcome anytime. Like if I'm not in the Discord already, just pop in the chat and say, "Hey, Rick, in the damn Discord. I want you on there so I can come on and talk."
Yeah.
Or draw.
Oh, wait, I forgot to mention my Instagram where I just put up the Manga Monday drawing. So it's ASHT
Well,
dot ONSC.
why not grab a link to your Instagram and
I don't
put
know.
it in the chat?
It's on the phone. It's
Oh,
on the phone, and I'm on a computer drawing.
oh.
Yeah.
Well,
This is.
well, you can get Instagram on your computer.
Oh, I don't like leaving it on my computer. I like keeping my stuff on my phone.
Uh,
I don't like people trying to, if there's any running around the house or anything like that. I don't like to. touching any of my stuff. Sound very. Oh, here you are. Okay, here's Manga Monday. So then just share it. I copy it.
Yeah.
And put it on my Instagram. Copy the link. And then it should allow me to. I'm gonna put a comment on it. Has to be you. I threw it in there, but the Instagram really doesn't give you a link to click on. Oh no. Oh no. At least it's up there. I'm out. Good luck, Rick.
Okay, let's see. What's your Instagram?
Oh, good. Yeah, my Instagram is ASHT.ONSC.
Okay, A-S.
Yeah, A for Apple, S for Sam, H for Harry, T for Tom, period, and then O for open, N for no, S for
Yeah,
Sam, C for Charlie. You found it?
Yeah, I just followed
It's
you.
your link in the Instagram, and it's just a regular link. It's not linking to anything. Ugh.
So let me put.
You should like and comment the drawing I drew up there. That way it'll link back to you.
Yeah, I just put your. I just started following you there, and.
Good. Let's see. Are you sure it's me? Are you sure it's me? I didn't get any notifications about you following me. Well, hey, if you saw it was me, then you'd see Manga Mondays with the chainsaw. Oh, yeah, you just liked it. Yes, good. Here he is, Cross Comics. There you go. You did find it. Good.
Yeah, and I put a link to your Instagram in the chat for people to go follow you over there.
Ooh.
And he says if you go look up the some old High Noon thing and listen to the intro, that it'll become your favorite intro. He says, Tim says it's awesomely bad. I thought it was awesomely good.
Very good.
But thanks for coming
I'll catch you
on.
later, Rick.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Thanks for everybody for watching. We'll catch you all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful day.